Hey, what's going on? This is A Legend coming from Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, wrestling was pretty interesting for the first time since I've been watching PWR show. Well, not the first time, but the first time since I've been doing this show. I have to disagree with my guys Damian Nelson and Dave Hero at PWR. Um, they didn't enjoy Raw last night, but I'll get back to that later. We go back to TNA last week. TNA Impact. TNA Impact was it was an okay show. It wasn't one of their best shows. I'm really ready to see where they're going with this Aces and Eights. Hulk Hogan and Sting went to the clubhouse of the Aces and Eights. Excuse me. Um, they put bags over his head, kidnapped him, and took him to wherever the clubhouse is. They still got Joseph Parks and made a deal that they'll let Joseph Parks go if they get a match at Bound for Glory 2 of Hulk Hogan's best. Well, assuming one is going to be Sting, and a partner would take on two of Aces and Eights best. Well, really, I'm tired of the mask. I'm ready to see who's behind the whole thing. It's like some fake NWO gimmick, but it's really not. It don't look like everybody they unmasked. It's just like common people. They had a girl came and sprayed some mace or something, pepper spray in the Hulk Hogan's and Sting's eyes while they got bagged and sent over to thrown in the back of a van and took into the clubhouse. That happened to him. No big fights, no big nothing. This potential match for Bound for Glory, which is in 2 weeks, which I guess is okay. I actually would halfway pay to see Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries, but Austin Aries to me is nothing but a fake CM Punk. But he's okay. I don't know. Really, he's not doing it for me as champion. I actually hope they put the belt back around Jeff Hardy. But yeah, that's just me. I don't really care for none of the other matches. They thinking about adding Bully Ray. Devon has officially left. We got a new television champion last Thursday, and Samoan Joe. I think that was a good choice. Our Ken Anderson would have been a good choice for the television title. Neither one of them can do right by that belt. I think we should have a rematch because that was an excellent match between Samoa Joe and Ken Anderson for the television title. I think there should be a rematch. It should have really been a fatal four-way because any four of those guys for the television title would have been great. But true TNA style, they eliminated it down to 2 people and let them fight it out. And I thought it was an excellent match. Going on to last week's SmackDown, we found out that Big Show is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. I really didn't care. Hopefully, Sheamus is very boring to me as a champion. That's their top babyface on SmackDown, and they're trying to get it to the point where he is truly the top babyface because Randy Orton as of now is a babyface, but he wants to be a bad guy. So, as I told you on last week's show, and it's just crazy. So I'm hoping they actually go ahead and put the belt on Big Show. Sheamus has been champion. It's not helping him more of a babyface at all. I mean, he had some pretty good matches. I give him that. But as far as on the mic and all the stuff that makes you a great superstar, he ain't really doing it for me. His mic skills, I guess, is okay for them, but he needs improvement. His match, okay, yeah, he came up with a submission hold. He got different holds he can do, and I guess whatever. I mean, Sheamus is just not interesting to me personally as a champion. But I mean, hey, that's WWE's direction right now. Hopefully, they go ahead and put it on Big Show. I just hope at the end of the Hell in the Cell match, Big Show don't lose the championship in 45 or any amount of seconds. They actually let him hold on to it a while, but somehow I believe Dolph Ziggler will come out the World Heavyweight Champion between now and the Royal Rumble. I don't think they're going to let him take it to WrestleMania. They might, but I doubt it. But sooner or later, Dolph Ziggler is going to become the World Heavyweight Champion. They're working on it. He's been putting on great matches, and we know at some point he's going to become world heavyweight champion. Uh, Coming on to Monday Night Raw, CM Punk and what's it called open up the show. I so wish last night. I was hoping if people who followed me on Twitter, y'all saw my comments on there. Finally, AJ would have been gone. I don't know what the hell WWE is thinking now. That's kind of making them look crazy. Not every nigga on their word. Now they told her if she put her hands on any more talent or management that there will be consequences. The only consequence is that they gave her some kind of executive coach or whatever, and hell, she told him to get the hell out the arena last night. I think that was just I think it was retarded. It was stupid. She needs to go back to wrestling. She hadn't did none of that interested in the GM. Put the show in Teddy Long hands. Hell, even bring back John Laurinaitis born ass. I was ready for him to go. But she's not entertaining this GM to me at all. And really, I'm really tired of her as GM. She's not interesting. I'm ready for that title to go on to somebody else. Hell, give it to Paul. Paul is there. He's not really needed with CM Punk. But him and CM Punk over Raw right now, and him having to put CM Punk in championship matches against different people, I think that would be a good angle if they put Paul Heyman in the GM spot, and they put Paul Heyman in the GM spot, and he put CM Punk in the match that he keeps denying against John Cena and Hell in the Cell if he's ready, or against the guy that he keeps running from, Ryback. Ryback, I kind of agree with PWR. I don't think he's ready to go into a main event match with CM Punk. But hey, I mean, stranger things have happened. I believe it was Brock Lesnar. He just had a couple of matches, about like what they have Ryback doing, and then all of a sudden he's WWE champion at SummerSlam against The Rock. And then he go on. He had a long reign as WWE champion, and he became a big star. That's why he got that good contract right now, where he just got to come back to certain pay-per-views and have a limited number of showings or whatever. But hey, I mean, they could go in that direction. Ryback can blow up. The former NXT star Ryback is as Skip Sheffield. He breaks his ankle or something, he come back big Ryback, and there you go. He had sort of a Hulk Hogan moment last night when he couldn't pick up Lord Tensile, A-Train as I call him, or Prince Albert or whatever. He had so many names in WWE. He couldn't pick him up and march around with him on his shoulders last night. But he did win his match. You can kind of tell it was some kind of accident, but hey, because he tried to go for the move, it wasn't happening. It didn't look like A-Train was helping him. Maybe A-Train. I want to know who A-Train and Brodus Clay pissed off, because both of those are big guys, and they've just been losing lately. A-Train been losing for a while. I don't know if they got pissed with him because he left so many years ago to go to Japan and wrestle and become a big star, and now he's in WWE. And hell, he's losing mostly every week. I think they even took away his manager, the little Asian guy that come out and throw the sand out or do whatever it was that they do. But I want to know what happened. Why is he's on some kind of losing streak now? And then the other guy, Brodus Clay, did Cameron. I don't know if I reported it, but I know a few weeks ago, or last month sometime, that Cameron was got caught in a DUI, and she had like a 10-day suspension, and they was trying to keep Brodus Clay off TV until it was almost time for her to come back. And when it was time for her to come back, he was back on television. But did she kind of mess up his career, because he was kind of undefeated like that? Now he's taking pinfalls and stuff, getting knocked out by the Big Show along with A-Train, and then he lost to Antonio Cesaro. I mean, he had a Hulk Hogan moment when he hit whatever his finisher was on Brodus Clay last night. He picked him up and slammed Brodus Clay, not with ease. You can see the struggle as he did it, but he done it. I mean, he picked Brodus Clay up for that move and beat Brodus Clay last night in the match. I think that was pretty amazing. That get to the point where I say, I disagree with PWR show. Raw was great last night. It kept my attention all 3 hours. It wasn't hard to keep my attention with stuff like that going on. Ryback messing up, but Antonio Cesaro picking up Brodus Clay and slamming him to the mat. I mean, stuff like that kept my attention. I didn't really miss John Cena, but it probably could have been better if he was there. But I still give a passing grade. It wasn't a fail. I don't know what happened with PWR show last night. Couldn't really hear them after a few moments. I just gave up. Something with tweet. I don't know if I got it. It don't really matter. I'm doing my show. I'm here. I hope y'all can hear me the whole time. One more thing about PWR show, they are the first people. They got a whole section. They said prime time Saturday night. They got a whole section, whole little VIP section for WrestleMania 29. Go over to pwrshow.com for all y'all guys that can afford that. That's up in I think Atlantic City or somewhere in New Jersey next year. They got the first tickets, and I mean their prices might even be better than WWE's. Since they already bought it, they could probably give it to you at a discounted rate. So y'all might want to go over there and check that out. That's my time for this week. Follow me on Twitter at alegend82. I'm also on Facebook under that same email address, but that's at yahoo.com. I'll see y'all guys next week. I have nothing else to tell you. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.